So, this is the next practical title, to prepare a mixture. Number 2, a compound using iron filling and sulfur powder. Yes, it is the second practical, and distinguish between them and distinguish between them and distinguish between them on the basis of number 1, appearance, that is homogeneity and heterogeneity. Appearance, that is homogeneity or heterogeneity. This is the yes, this is done on the another one section. Yes, it is true, but it is not done on your section live. It is done on 11O because they got 2 classes. For this they are before, for this in that class. Today on their class I have just discussed some questions. Okay. So, it is on your class, that is appearance, that is homogeneity or heterogeneity. Those who have not updated with the YouTube videos, they will be lagged. For this I am just repeating it. Number 2 is behavior towards a magnet. Number 2, that is behavior towards a magnet. Okay. Number 3, behavior towards carbon disulfide as solvent. Behavior towards carbon disulfide. Behavior towards carbon disulfide as solvent. And another one point is there, effect of heat. Okay, this part I am writing on the top. Number 4, effect of heat. This is the title or aim of the practical. Yes, Riddhita, I know it because I have uploaded this on the YouTube on last, I think on the last Wednesday. I know it, but as the class is going on according to the section, so you are lagging behind due to one short of the class. On the Wednesday they having one class and you having of UCD cell. For this you are lagging. 3 point. Point number 3 is behavior towards carbon disulfide as solvent. Behavior towards carbon disulfide as solvent. And number 4, effect of heat. Number 4 is effect of heat. So, complete it first. Next we will go to the, write it first, I am repeating. Okay, from first, title, to prepare number 1 a mixture, number 2 a compound using iron filling and sulfur powder, and distinguish between them on the basis of a appearance, that is homogeneity or heterogeneity, 2 behavior towards a magnet, number 3 behavior towards carbon disulfide as solvent, and number 4 effect of heat. Okay. Now, I am discussing what to do. Now, we having iron filling and sulfur powder. If we mix both the components, then it becomes a mixture. And in this situation, we will see that the appearance, that is, it is homogeneity or heterogeneity. It is homogeneous or heterogeneous. Next one, behavior towards a magnet, that if we take one magnet, one bar magnet, then if anyone is magnetic ferromagnetic substances which will be attracted or not. Next one, behavior towards carbon disulfide as solvent. Now, what is the role of behavior carbon disulfide? It will dissolve the organic part. Okay. So, any part of this the mixture will dissolve or not. And number 4 is effect of heat. Okay. So, number 4 effect of heat, that is the mixture will be taken and heat up with the use of any burner. Then what is the change is there, we will see. So, at first it is the theoretical part. So, next you will write the theory of the practical. So, in theoretical part we will write the definitions regarding to that practical. So, first number 1, that is theory. Okay. So, write first of all the mixture, the definition of mixture. When two or more than two substances mix together in any proportion, when two or more substances, okay, I am dictating, you will write, when, yes, it is correct, okay, write it. When two or more than two substances are mixed in any proportion, physically, and do not show any change in chemical properties, then it forms a mixture. When, I am just repeating, when two or more substances are mixed in any proportion physically that there is no change in the chemical properties is known as mixture. Everyone completed up to this? Completed? Respond in the chat box if you have completed. It is the definition of mixture. So, at first definition of mixture, then we will write the definition of the compound. Next is the definition of compound. Okay. Now, write in the compound, when two or more than two substances, when two or more than two substances combined chemically, when two or more than two substances combined chemically in a fixed ratio, where the individual property of the constituents are lost, comma, is called compound. When two or more than two substances combine chemically in a fixed ratio where the individual property of the constituent are lost is called compound. Completed? Okay. Next is that, next we will move to the materials required. Okay. This is only the definition of both. Next part is the materials required. So, materials required, at the same time we will write the material and also the chemicals required. Okay. So, what is the materials required here? Test tube holder, hard glass test tube, burner, china dish, wire gauge, magnet, iron filling, sulfur powder, carbon disulfide. Very good. So, materials required, that is test tube. Next one is the test tube holder, number 2, this is number 1, number 3 is hard glass test tube, number 4 is china dish, number 5 is wire gauge, number 6 is burner, 7 is iron filling, number 8 is iron filling sulfur powder, and number 9 is iron filling sulfur powder, and number 9 is carbon disulfide. Okay, so these are the materials required. Okay, magnet, left, magnet. You can write also the bar magnet, just looking like that. This is the bar magnet. Okay. So, what are these? So, test tube holder, hard glass test tube, these are known. Now, what is china dish? China dish is a ceramic material. Okay. This is looking like that. It is a ceramic material. It is used to just mild heating, not for strong heat. If you strong heat it, then it will break. Okay. So, this is china dish. Wire gauge is a kind of material that is we used to heat it up, okay, so that uniformly the heat is dispersed through the wire, and there is the in below of it there is the burner. Okay. So, this is iron filling, this is the dust of iron, sulfur powder. Now, iron filling is of deep brown color, sulfur powder is of light yellow color. Carbon disulfide is a solvent, it is a organic compound, organic liquid. Okay. What is the role of carbon sulfide? Carbon sulfide, carbon tetrachloride, these are solvents. Basically, they are used solvent for organic chemical, because most of the inorganic compounds are soluble in inorganic solvents. What are the inorganic solvent? That is basically water is an example of inorganic solvent. And what are organic solvent? That is the carbon tetrachloride, benzene, chloroform, these are organic solvent. Now, we will mix it up and then we will add the solvent, that any part of it is dissolved or not, this will be seen on your observation portion. Next is that procedure. Completed this materials required. Yes, you can only write magnet, but as magnet is of different form, so bar magnet will be appropriate one. Okay, completed up to this. Okay. So, so next point, write it, that procedure. Okay. Procedure number 1, preparation of mixture of iron and sulfur powder. Preparation of mixture of iron and sulfur powder. Take 1 part of iron filling and 2 part of sulfur powder and mix thoroughly. Okay. Now, there is some of different. Last class I have told that a pinch of, there will be no problem if you write it pinch, but here one part, that is one part, that is if you take any 10 gram, then it will be 20 gram. This is 1 part and 2 part. Okay. So, on the next day we will continue that preparation of compound. Okay. And then the, yes, why it is 1:2, when we will heat it up, then it is not that it Fe plus S, this is the compound form, iron sulfide. Okay. Now, it is according to the valency, that if the iron valency is 2, then the sulfide, as it is monovalent, then it will be FeS2. So, for this 2 part sulfur is required. Okay. It will be discussed later on. So, that is all for today's class. Next day we will continue from the